Hey guys, it's your unsupervised quadriplegic, Crazy Quad here. Today I'm going to talk to you about a bolt, the hardwired bolt that I use, or my skill bolt. So let's look into that. So obviously it's going to be built around the hardwired gear set. We're going to go for the technician specialization because of the extra skill tier that we get from the specialization. So let's get into it. Like I said, skill specialization technician. Next up, we need 4 pieces of hardwired gear. On the chest piece, we've got feedback loop. We need 4 pieces. Whenever you use or cancel a skill, your other skill's cooldown is automatically reduced by 30 seconds, while increasing total skill damage and repair by 10% for 20 seconds. Feedback loop can occur once every 20 seconds. Positive reinforcement is the talent, increases feedback loop's skill damage and repair bonus from 10% to 25%. That's the talent on the chest piece. So, okay, on the backpack. So, in my opinion, you need to run the two of them together. And the reason for that is you want to utilize the short circuit, decreases feedback loop, cooldown from 20 seconds to 10 seconds. So, that, in my opinion, is quite strong, helps a lot. The other two is the gloves and the knee pads. You can swap around with the knee pads and the mask if you feel like it. I suppose even the gloves if you really want to. The backpack, skill damage, skill haste, and the same goes for the chest piece, skill damage, skill haste. On the gloves, skill damage, and then on the knee pads, skill damage. Next up is our holster waveform, alternating current. Generate a stack of 3% skill damage on one of your skills every second, capping at 10 stacks. After 10 seconds, at the cap, the stack transferred to the other skill. The process can repeat ad infinitum. Right, so the reason I like that is your cooldown is now reduced to feedback loop from 20 seconds to 10, so it basically makes it easy for you to keep track of that if you need to. Once again, also this is skill damage, skill haste. Last is the mask. On the mask you can roll your core attribute for offensive, whatever you want, or defensive, armor, whatever. And then skill damage is a must. I didn't take skill haste here, I took armor regen. You can play around with that, whatever you prefer. I feel that I've got enough skill haste on this. And then armor on kill is the mod. Reason for that is the seeker mines exploding, killing a couple of NPCs at the same time. That's quite a bit of armor back quite quickly. Or you can go for protection from elites. The other thing about armor on kill is with a feedback loop, and you can almost instantly redeploy your seeker mines, so your armor on kill comes back quite a bit. I also went for the assault rifle, and the reason for that is We're running the capacitor as our main weapon, which is our assault rifle. Shooting enemies builds stacks to cap at 40. Each stack grants 1.5% skill damage. After 5 seconds, stacks decay 1 per second. For each skill tier, you gain 7.5% weapon damage. So we've got 6 skill tiers, that's 40% weapon damage. And to keep up that 40 stack is not that hard in general. As secondary, you can run any weapon. I run another AC or assault rifle with in sync. The reason for in sync is hitting an enemy grants 15% skill damage for 5 seconds, and using a skill or damaging an enemy with a skill grants another 15% weapon damage, and all this gets doubled if both of them are run out at the same time. On pistol, I'm not bothered. I'd never use the pistol. Can't be bothered about that. So that's the build of it. And then I run turret with seeker mines. So we're going to discuss this now on your other options with your talent, or not your talent, your skills. Okay, so now you've got your skills. Let's talk about skills. So a lot of guys run the seeker mine with a shield, and the reason for that is being able to deploy and run the shield whenever they can. So it's all about spamming the shield. As you can see, it's quite easy. So the whole purpose is then to spam seeker mines. Let's say they explode. It's easy to reset the cooldown, and then, as you can see, wait for that. Easy. And then once they if they destroy them, as you can see, just spam them to get that cooldown down almost instantly. However, I don't use the shield. I don't like the shield. Can't do the movement thing. You can't take cover, and for me that is a necessity. So let's look at what I do. So I use the turret. So the principle is the same. However, on the turret, it's important to know how to use your turret. So you can throw the turret, or you can put it down. So let's do this. Let's just put it down the turret. As you can see, turret put down. So that's instant put down of the turret. You can destroy, but you need to learn to pick up. A lot of people don't pick up the turret, and it's important because your cooldown gets reduced according to the time it was deployed. So if your turret spent the whole time duration out, your cooldown will be longer. If you put it down and pick it up quickly, as you can see, the cooldown is like 1 second. Same. Put it out, pick it up. As you can see, cooldown on the turret 1 second. Now, if you were to spam seeker mines, throw out seeker mines, wait till they explode. They explode, and there you can see, put down the turret, and it brings it back almost instantly. There was like 3 seconds delay, and then you can pick it up again. As you can see, 1 second. Now what can happen is, because I'm using a turret, I can throw out my seekers. They can explode, and I can put down my turret, and I don't need to use my seekers if I don't want to, but if I want to, it's available. In the meantime, my turret can build up its stacks from waveform and transfer those 10 stacks over to my seekers, giving me more damage and more benefits. As you can see, a little bit longer, so it was 3 seconds now. Okay, so that is how I use it, and that's, but now there's other possibilities to this as well. So you don't need to use just seeker mines, you can use anything. So let's do the chem launcher for now. Add the chem launcher, and so chem launcher, let's span down. As you can see, chem launcher, but now I can also, as soon as I put down my turret, it reduces the skill or the chem launcher stats. So, and I can do that every 10 seconds. So in essence, I can have the chem launcher in almost indefinitely. See. As you can see, so you could use less mods for stings and maybe more powerful ones. I'm not sure, I'm not big into the chem launchers, but the possibilities are there. The same principle will apply with the trap. So let's look at the trap. You can throw out your trap, and then you can put out your turret. When the trap sets off, you can quickly pick up your turret, or you can wait and then just deploy and the shock trap again. So you can almost keep them shocked the whole time. It's almost an indefinite loop. The same applies the other way around. Let me put it down, and instead of picking it up, let's destroy the so now I'm not picking up. Now you'll see I've got a lot of cooldown, but if I deploy my, there you go, my turret's available again. See, gets destroyed. I can just, and there it's available. So as you can see, you can play around with this quite a bit. Same applies to your decoy.
Agent requesting backup.
So obviously your decoy, you can throw it out. And then you can put out your turret, or when your decoy is out. Let's assume it's destroyed. Once again, put down your turret or your shield or whatever, and your decoy is available again. There you go. Also, you don't have to pick up your turret, you can destroy it. So let's destroy the turret. First, let's destroy the available and destroy the turret, and decoy available straight away. Just keep an eye on the 10 seconds that we need to, and then decoy and the turret is available again. I hope that shows you a little bit of what's possible. So yeah, that's our options, or your options that you can play around with. Another one where it's actually quite powerful is your Revive Hive. The cooldown on your Revive Hive is actually quite long. So we'll put down the hive, and then let's destroy the hive for now. So as you can see, the hive, it's 120 seconds, we put down the turret, 30 seconds knocked down, and as you can see, you can pick up the turret again, and 10 seconds later we can put it down again, and then yeah, you can just run around basically and then just do it. And as you can see, now the long wait of the hive is gone. Also, as it builds up its charges, it will help reduce those charges. And there again, as you can see. Okay guys, that's it for me. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, and let me know what you think.
Keep fighting on, one day at a time.